The Australia, India, Japan and United States Quad has come a long way toward cementing a strategic coalition of the leading democracies of the Indo-Pacific region. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi famously mocked the Quad, in 2018, as a headline-grabbing idea that will dissipate like the sea foam in the Pacific or Indian Ocean. The change of administrations in the US and Japan in 2021, and in Australia in 2018, far from slowing momentum, has helped build continuity, making the Quad's future more durable. The past year will be remembered for the first-ever Quad leaders virtual summit in March, and then an in-person summit at the White House in September. There is a reason why the Quad remains central to America's Indo-Pacific strategy, despite the new, Biden-initiated AUKUS alliance with Australia and Britain. Asian power equilibrium cannot be built without Japan, India and Australia. In contrast to the AUKUS alliance's security mission, the Quad now has an agenda extending to geoeconomic issues. The Quad initiatives since 2021 reflect this new focus. The initiative to build resilient supply chains, for example, extends from the technology and public health sectors to semiconductors and clean energy. A partnership of democracies that had once appeared more concept than reality has been fortified, with its leaders pledging to promote a rules-based Indo-Pacific that is undaunted by coercion. However, the Quad's new attention on global issues, from climate change, Biden's pet concern, to cybersecurity and the pandemic, risks diluting the group's Indo-Pacific focus. Furthermore, American, Australian, Indian and Japanese interests are not entirely congruent. For example, India, facing the China-Pakistan strategic axis, maintains a land-based defense posture, whereas Australia, Japan and the US are all focused on the maritime domain. The Quad's security role needs to be complemented with a concretized Indo-Pacific economic dimension so that security and economic interests are fused. Otherwise, if its members pick economic interests over security interests, the Quad's relevance will erode.